welcome to another episode of Reality Talks with Anne. It's a talk show or a podcast that I started on Spotify, and for some time now. There hasn't been so much, so don't worry, you've not missed out on a lot. There are lots coming your way, and I just decided to bring it up here on YouTube so we can reach a wider audience. My name is Anne, and I'm a communications person and a mom of two beautiful girls. And this channel is meant to be a safe space to share my motherhood journey or parenting topics in general. So it's a safe haven for all parents, and you're welcome to my channel. Today we're delving into a topic that touches nearly every home. Yes, we're looking at gentle parenting versus the traditional discipline. Now, once again, welcome to Reality Talks with Anne, where real life meets real talk. So let's talk about it. So there's been a lot going on with the style of parenting, whilst a lot of people feel that our kids now are doing as they please because they do not have that traditional discipline upbringing that most of us had. Others are also of the view that gentle parenting is the right way to go. So one may ask, what is the difference between the two? Gentle parenting is all about empathy, respect, and boundaries. But when it comes to traditional discipline, it's more about punishments, more about consequences, more about physical punishment as well. So it's a way of, let's say, giving the parent a form of authority, where the parent feels that he or she is in control by the punishment they mete out to their children. Gentle parenting is trying to understand your child, being empathetic, trying to understand why they take certain actions, and trying to guide them through their behavior. Now, one will ask, which of these methods are best? But what I think is that there's nothing wrong in merging the two, because the traditional discipline may have some positives and the gentle parenting also has its positives. Now, it's about finding balance, because traditional discipline seems to be fast. It seems to be quick, because your child is doing something, you are able to just shout, stop that, or don't do this, don't do that, and the child stops. And with time, the child just gets used to your gestures, and before you even voice out something, the child already knows, okay, my mom is about to shout, so I'll stop this. It seems to be fast, but is that the right way? Because in as much as it is fast, it kind of also instills fear in your child. You lose that parent-child bond, and your child is afraid to open up to you. And one can attest to the fact that in this day and age, it is very dangerous and not advisable to keep your child far off from you. Your child should be able to confide in you. Your child should be able to feel comfortable to come to you and express themselves to you. Gentle parenting, on the other hand, sometimes may feel like you are being too soft on your child, that you are letting things slide. But that is when I say there should be a balance, because you can still do gentle parenting, but make sure, in as much as you are being empathetic, you do not let certain behaviors slide because you're being gentle. because you can still set firm boundaries that your child will abide by, but find a way to communicate with your child. So whilst gentle parenting, the child knows, okay, this I'm not supposed to do. If I need to do this, then I need to talk to my parent, I need to talk to my mom, I need to talk to my dad, and explain why. And they should be open enough to listen to your advice when you come in with suggestions. Now, it also depends on the mindset. Okay, so somebody feels, okay, I reflecting on my own upbringing, I feel traditional method is good, or I feel traditional method isn't the best. So it's about personal choices, personal preferences, but in as much as it's about what you think, you must put your child also first. You must think about what your child will feel. You must think about the kind of children you are raising. So you do not raise a child that becomes timid or becomes scared about expressing themselves. With gentle parenting, as you are being kind or empathetic towards that child is more confident to open up, more confident to express themselves, and they grow up being more emotionally intelligent and confident. So whilst you're thinking about which of the two methods to use or whether to merge both, you can keep this in mind. Your child comes first, and you must put their interest at heart. Now, what do you think about these two methods personally? Are you practicing gentle parenting? Have you gone through the traditional way of discipline, or you're trying to figure it out? Just that I'm trying to, because there are days I find myself swinging between both. One, sometimes I shout, then I later feel guilty for shouting, so I talk to my child. Sometimes too, I feel I'm being too soft on them. So it's just trying to regulate your emotions. That's the only way. Patience, regulation of emotions, and gentle parenting takes time. That's what you should keep in mind. But it's worth it. And traditional discipline, on the other hand, is quite fast, but that's the right way. So let's keep this conversation going. You can comment, like, share this video, and also please subscribe and click on the notification bell as well, so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I upload content. You can also follow me on Reality Talks with Anne on Spotify, and you can send your suggestions, and if there's a topic you want me to address in any of my episodes, you can send me a mail via realitytalkspod@gmail.com, realitytalkspod@gmail.com. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, or thanks for watching, and remember to be gentle with your children, because we are not raising perfect kids. We are trying to raise kids that are emotionally intelligent, emotionally healthy, and confident. So be gentle with your kids and with yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.